Miranda Hobbs has appeared on our screens for 25 years, and over that time, she has consistently had a little queer vibe. The original Sex and the City frequently emphasized how Miranda defied the feminine ideal in a manner that her closest brunch buddies did not. She wasn't sexbot Samantha, lovesick Carrie, or prim Charlotte. Rather, she highlighted her influence as a leading female attorney, dressed her hair short and spiky, and famously questioned, "Why do four smart women have nothing to talk about but boyfriends?" But Miranda, in her original form, was also unmistakably extremely heterosexual, while constantly coming across as a bit homosexual. Miranda made it clear repeatedly that, despite being played by lesbian actress Cynthia Nixon, she had pondered or dabbled with being queer, and that it didn't fit her, as Ariana De Valentino noted for Cosmopolitan last year. Miranda even gave a lady a kiss in season 1 and said, "Yep, definitely straight." She once jokingly claimed that she used to identify as a major lesbian in the 4th grade, before switching to identifying as a man. She has given it some thought and moved on, as was made very evident in the first season. However, that conversation was reignited at the start of And Just Like That, when Miranda started dating non-binary comic Chi Diaz, a badly written character who has acted as a one-person wrecking ball for Miranda's life throughout the majority of the revival season. Diaz, played by Tony-winning non-binary performer Sarah Ramirez, soon rose to the top of the list of TV's most despised characters, and their connection with Miranda infuriated fans. Chi's poor popularity was partially brought on by the fact that they, like so much of the first season, felt forced. Even if Diaz serves as a stark reminder of how awful And Just Like That was at its worst, the second season has still managed to right many of the wrongs of the first season. These people, who seemed like family to so many fans, appeared destined to become archaic fish-out-of-water characters as the show progressed. In a culture where espresso martinis were the drink du jour, their pink cosmopolitans had no place. Chi, like Charlotte's gender nonconforming child rock, first seemed more like a woke hurdle placed in front of the sisters, to see how they would respond than like a real character. And despite the changes made in And Just Like That's second season, the Miranda-Chi connection continues to interfere with the show's goal of advancing these adored characters into their next phase of life. Fans understandably welcomed their separation, and Just Like That was the antithesis of queerbaiting by that standard. Call it queer switching. But in order to make the character's queerness fit, they had to beam a new Miranda from a distant dimension, who lacked many of her distinguishing characteristics. The subject of accusations of queerbaiting frequently centers on a single pairing, or ship, that has too much queer chemistry to ignore, like John and Sherlock on Sherlock. The actors' chemistry and the relationships between the characters' long-tail trajectory both play a significant role in the appeal. It's reasonable to assume that practically no one wanted this to happen when we first saw Miranda and Chi connect, which entails Chi giving Miranda's kid Brady some marijuana. Miranda's overall decline was even less genuine than the initial relationship. In addition to coming out as LGBT, Miranda abandoned a recovering Carrie, relocated to Los Angeles, quit her job, and started looking for treatment for a lingering alcohol problem. Miranda felt both missing from the primary storyline of And Just Like That and mostly unwelcome, even if none of these were specifically the results of her connection with Chi. The second season of And Just Like That has gone to tremendous lengths to make Miranda seem more believable as a lesbian. Instead of immediately starting a relationship with a comedian whose performances seem more like TEDx talks, she makes a first date mistake by kissing a writer while standing in cat litter, even if it results in a foot coated in cat pee clumps. Exploring is excellent. In reality, it seems to be a continuation of the Miranda we were familiar with, always seeking knowledge, constantly asking questions, and still maintaining a strong sense of self. If authors can give Miranda some of her trademark attitude back in the upcoming season, and shake off her newfound energy as a clueless intern, then we could just be off to a successful launch. In the comments area below, please share your opinions with us. If you appreciate the video and want to see more breakdowns, you may subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your consideration and time.